Alright, so this is going to be a tutorial for how to get the carries on Ultimate and Legends. I'm not a very good tutorial maker, but, you know. No one really knows this trick, at least the games I've been to. Like, I've run into people who kind of know, like, what they're doing, or can recognize it, but for the most part, no one really knows it. Either that, or they just don't care. But I doubt that, because if they didn't care, then I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. But either way, I'm going to show you how to get the carries. So the Sane Kerrigans, as they're called in this game, are a secret unit that normally you need to have a battlecruiser for. You get the battlecruiser and you exchange it here at the science vessel, and then, you know, that's your Sane Kerrigan. But there is a way to have an infinite amount of Sane Kerrigans, and I'm about to show you that right now after I kill these few Hydras, I guess. So what you do is, as you guys saw, I selected the Wraith, the Special Forces Wraith, right off the bat. Right off the rip, you're supposed to cloak, and you're supposed to actually cloak before the Overlords get here, because then obviously the Overlords will be able to see you. So that's kind of my fault for not acting quickly enough, but I need this out of the video, so there you go. So yeah, I guess I'll just wait until all the Overlords are either dead or all the Hydras are dead. So yeah, so let's go ahead and kill this last Hydra here. That's on the leads. It's gonna take a little bit of time. I'm not bothering to upgrade my my Wraith, because you don't really need it. At least not after you get a Sane Kerrigan. So right off the rip, you're supposed to come here and to this mineral. This mineral is kind of special because it only gives you 10k minerals and gas right off the bat. And yeah, that's the first step to getting a battlecruiser right away. And what you do is just go down to your starport and buy a battleship. Battleships cost exactly 9,999, and that's just barely enough for a battlecruiser. I think you can kill this Ultra too. It'll take some time. So, like I said, normally you can just exchange your battlecruiser right away at the science vessel, and it'll give you a Sane Kerrigan. But only having one Sane Kerrigan, while it's nice, you know, you could have more, and why not have more, right? So, the rest of the trick is fairly simple. Just save up enough to research Hallucination and get a High Templar. High Templar is 4k, by the way. Just kill that Ultra, I guess, and then take out these two Hydralisks. I kind of wonder how these guys are still able to see me. Where's their detector? Probably an Overlord lurking somewhere, I don't know. Who knows? Alright, so we'll just have the Wraith on full position. Configure. We can actually just set it together. Make it a little bit faster at least.
Set a course. Take it slow.
Alright, Hallucination is done. Now I just gotta save up enough to buy a High Templar, which I probably should have enough money for. I think it's like, I don't know how much 10,000 credits gives you actually. I'm about to find out. 1,000. I didn't research shipping. So yeah, the Hydra's elite leaders are probably your biggest threat, early game anyway. If you're not planning to get any ship upgrades, that is. Again, you don't have to not have ship upgrades. It's just that you're going to spend them all on infantry upgrades anyway. That's kind of a waste. So. So I'm just playing this by myself because having other people is kind of distracting. Normally you're supposed to play this by yourself, with other people, but if you're using the Sane Kerry trick, then yeah, you don't really need to play with other people. It's just how strong they are, I guess.
Receiving transmission. Make it happen.
I'm also going to go ahead and get a ComSat center, because you'll need this.
Frequencies open. Receiving transmission. Hailing frequencies open.
Go ahead, Smith. Formation. Roger. Coordinates received.
Hailing frequencies open. Set a course. Receiving transmission.
Go ahead, Smith.
So there should be like a group of Hydralisks that just spawn here sometime. I don't know exactly. Maybe after I destroy this one. Oh, yep. And they're all Hydralisk leaders, so they're gonna wreck you if you're not careful. I also honestly believe that the even though this trick does work for both Ultimate, which is the map I'm playing right now, and Legends, it's easier on Ultimate because in Legends there's like this whole flock of mutas that come in and wreck your face, and yeah, if you don't have your battlecruiser properly upgraded, or if you don't have anyone else tank damage for you, then it's gonna make your BC is probably gonna die. So Ultimate is a little bit easier in that respect because all you need to worry about is are the elite Hydralisks, and that's about it.
Receiving transmission.
Okay, so got that.
Take it slow.
So now we can get our High Templar. High Templar takes a little bit of a while. Alright.
All crews report. Take it slow.
So, now this is the important part. So what happens is that when you do the carry trick, like I said, all you need to do is just take this battleship over the science vessel, and it exchanges it for another one, or for a Sane Kerrigan. But there is a trick that if you hallucinate a battlecruiser, or I guess it works on any unit, theoretically speaking, as such, if you take all the clones, except for one, but take the real one as well, and you take it all over here, then what happens is the science vessel thinks that the clones are actual battleships, or actual battleship, copies. So it'll constantly eat the clones until the real battleship is consumed. Now, it's tricky because you have to make sure that the battlecruiser is like on the very end-ish or something like that. Like you guys notice here, I'm trying to keep these battlecruisers as close to the science vessel point as possible, while still kind of microing my battleship back and forth so that my real battleship doesn't get eaten first. I say it gets eaten when it gets traded like that. So note that the clones themselves can't turn into real Sarahs, but as long as the real battleship is there, the Kerrigans will still come through. And now I have 12 of them. Again, as you guys can probably tell, this is an infinite trick. You can do this as many times as you want. And now you have Sane Kerrigans, a whole army of Sane Kerrigans running around that do 1,000 damage without ever being upgraded and 65 armor by default. So yeah, this is kind of an OP trick, admittedly. You basically turn the game into your bitch, as long as you don't overstep your boundaries and do something dumb. I also happen to know the map because I've beaten it so much with these carries, so I know the map inside and out. So as long as you know what you're doing, and ComSat, so you can kill the Kerrigans whenever they come around, you should be fine, and have fun with, infinite carries and all that. Of course, you don't have to do this. You can just play this the old-fashioned way and get a Marine or something and do it like that. But the reason why I like this carry trick is because only Ultimate and Legends has this kind of trick feature. I'm pretty sure they're made by the same map editor, I think, right? Because I mean, if the trick is still here in both of them, I should say. But yeah, that's all there is to it. So the only hard part is just getting the Sane Kerrigans. Once you get your army of Sane Kerrigans, the rest of the map is just a cakewalk, because all you need to do is upgrade your Kerrigans to the point where nothing can kill them except for Kerrigans, Durans, and I don't know what else can kill them. Yeah, and even then, if you fully upgrade their armors, even Durans can't kill them. Like, well, literally, the only thing you need to worry about are the crazy carries, and that's about it. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this shitty tutorial, I guess. I don't really do a lot of tutorials, especially not for a game like this that's like fucking 20 years old, and I played this when I was in elementary school? God damn, it's been literally over 11 years. Huh, think about that. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I'm going to go beat the rest of the game now.